First and foremost, I would like to say a very happy Women's Day to all the wonderful women out there, and warm greetings to all others who are here to cheer the women and their lives, especially the women on DILG Region 6. We begin this new era of the National Women's Month celebration with the hope and ambition that we, WE, are for gender equality. We are all for an inclusive society. We also stand for women's empowerment, which can only be achieved when agencies, mechanisms, institutions, and private partners, as well as the national and local level, provide women equal rights and opportunities. Today, we are very grateful to have with us and to be joined by one of the advocates of women empowerment in the person of retired Police Colonel Maria Cecilia, or fondly called Ma'am Cecil by many, Maria Cecilia Robles DETABLAN. Hello, Ma'am. How are you?
Well, very fine. Yes, I am retired, but not tired.
Yes, and we are glad, Ma'am, that this special time, I know you are so busy, but you spared this privilege to be able to interview you in relation with our celebration sa ating Women's Month. We are greatly honored to have this opportunity. Ma'am Cecil, or Colonel, you have a very impressive accomplishment. Kanami, from mga imo mga advocacies, legacy, no? When you are still active in government service, specifically sa pag-promote, pag-tipong sa diretsyon or the rights of our women. Can you please share to us why did you choose this specific career to be in the profession which is male dominated?
Actually, to be frank, to be in the police service was not my first cup of coffee. I do not want to join the police force before because I have experienced and observed gender inequalities.
Oh, so can you please share to us, Ma'am, what are your experiences?
However, when our ex-president before, General Fidel Ramos, arrived in Region 6 to have a conference with other officers, because at that time we have a problem about the AFP We Belong movement. I was the only person inside the conference room wearing a civilian attire.
Oh.
And of course, General Fidel Ramos noticed it. And I saw both of them, the regional director and General Ramos, talking to each other and looking at me.
Oh, ikaw ang topic nila mo.
Silipon ako gigling topic.
Sa ikaw, man?
And right after the meeting, I was called by the regional director, General Guzman, and told me that General Fidel Ramos wanted me to be in the police service.
That's exciting.
Yes, but I said no. But General Guzman said, wala kang magawa. Yun ang gusto ni Chief PNP.
So whether you like it or not, you will like it.
And then when General Ramos went home, kasama si General Guzman, and after a day, dumating balik si General Ramos, he handed to me my appointment as patrol woman.
Ay, grabe.
So I did not apply. I was handed my appointment as patrol woman.
The silver platter.
And then told me, you prepare for your oath-taking tomorrow.
So
I took my oath alone. I have no relatives, family. My husband is not around. Only in the presence of our personnel division chief. So that's the story.
As a good soldier, obey first before
I
you
was not
obey.
a soldier before,
Yes,
not a PNP before. But I cannot say no because I have already the
Appointment
appointment.
paper.
Instead of a civilian employee, I am appointed as patrol woman.
So grabe no, it's new. Mean to say, Ma'am, you hindi ba natin makambal nga faith mo o kapalaran, but
Kapalaran.
to believe na dira ka masulod. So, Ma'am,
Yes, but despite I do not like to be in the police service, but when I was already in the service, I learned to love my job.
so while you are performing your job,
Yeah.
you learn to love your job.
Yes.
So, na-develop, dali mo mang love.
Yes.
It's not love, but in first sight. So, following that, ma'am, while in the service as a police officer, have you encountered challenges in the performance of your function being a woman police officer?
Oh my God. Challenges? Very many. Because during that time, wala pa ang ginatawag nato na gender equality.
Precisely. Correct.
It was only introduced during the time na lumabas yung Republic Act 7192 or the Women and Nation Building Act.
The win.
That was the time na the gender equality was introduced. So challenges, I always encounter problem because I always speak my mind. I always speak my mind. I cannot be put in silence.
So, meaning to say, ma'am, mag-ahog ka rin dyan.
If I am in the right place, right reason, a voice out to them. That's it.
Okay, so, thank you, ma'am. Do you think, ma'am, being a woman is an issue in the delivery of your service as a police officer?
Before.
As a police officer. So, before.
Before.
So it was
But
really
not
an issue.
after. Later na sang na-introduce niya ang gender equality. No more issue about that.
Yeah. Speaking of gender equality, ma'am, can you enlighten us? What is this gender equality all about?
Sige ha? Probably many of us will have a very dark understanding of what is gender equality.
Yes, ma'am.
If we cannot explain first what is sex versus gender, medyo mabudlayan kita.
Correct.
So first and foremost, for everybody to understand is this. We have only two kinds of sex, the male and the female.
Yes, ma'am. That's right.
And once we translate it into gender, ano matabo? The male becomes masculine and the female becomes feminine. But we all admit that not all males become masculine and not all females become feminine. And there goes our LGBTQ+, which ano na siya ang gender.
Oh, correct.
So that is what we mean by gender equality. So now, when we speak of gender alone ha, it is a socially learned behavior, expectations, social roles.
Okay, so when you
No.
say social roles, ina-touch niya ni ma'am ang mga, like for example,
Mga roles natin being a woman, like for example, pregnancy is a sex role
yes,
of women. Kay babae lang ang nagabusok.
pregnancy, motherhood.
Okay. And siguro, so maghambal naman kita na gender equality. It is known as a sexual equality or equality of the sexes. It is the state of being equal or ease of access to resources and opportunities regardless of gender, including economic participation in decision-making or the state of following different behaviors, aspirations, and needs equally regardless of gender. And that is what we mean by gender equality. Equal tanan. No matter ano man ang imong gender.
So may madamo mga kalakihan na nagambal na ang guard na ini is biased daw or sa the gender equality na para lang kung sa mga kababaihan. So that's why nga daw hindi ba na namin ang ilang perception o pag-ichindi when we say gender equality.
That is only the perception. O siguro kinulang lang sa orientation.
Oh, yeah.
Because when we say gender, ano pala ang gender? Silip ko, it compasses male, female, feminine gender, LGBT, etc.
Yes.
And it's not only for women, ang development na punta niya, gender and development.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, however, if we look back at the statistics, tanungutan statistics, sino bala ang damo abuses? Sino bala ang wala natagaan sa participation or kakababainhan lang yan. Laban.
Right.
That is why nga, kung tatawon natin, may hindi mo i-alos for the protection of women tungod, kumbaga, bilin sa laylayan.
Yes.
But God is not a war of sexes. Is not a war of sexes. Why ta ginapaaway? God is for everybody.
Yeah, male and female, men
Not only male and female,
but
including
everybody,
our
LGBT.
other genders.
Yes, ma'am. So you were mentioning about the rights na equality. And can you share to us, ma'am, kung paano ang atong pungsod of the Philippines was able to actively support these provisions on rights of women? Can you share to us, may mga kita ba lang ng mga references, international laws?
Yes. We have so many international laws. Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Ang pinaka-importante gid ng international law is the CEDAW,
Yes, ma'am.
Convention on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women. It was signed by 189 states, and Philippines is one of the signatories.
So from then on, ma'am, nagdaw mo na. No?
Yes,
Ang
it was
mga laws.
ratified after a year in 81. It was ratified, and CEDAW now is part of our laws in the Philippines.
Yes.
And here comes different laws. Magna Carta of Women, 9262,
Violence against women and the children,
ay,
CSCL.
damo
Yes.
na gid ng mga laws and
Yes.
draws out from CEDAW.
So, kanami mo nga lang ulit sa ating mga na-learn man sa about these rights. But, isa mong pamangkot nga gusto sa tanan mabalaan, how do you define the word woman? Or what is a woman to you?
A woman for me is priceless. As what Pia Wurtzbach, our Miss Universe, what year was that? Said that a woman is a God's gift.
God's gift.
That everyone must appreciate. Ang ginamba na. Tapos, ang sugpon is, why? Because the child came from a woman, a mother.
Yes.
Mo ginang explanation ni Pia Wurtzbach. So from the time the woman conceives and delivers a child, she shows what is sharing, caring, and loving is all about. Yeah, including sacrifices.
Yes, ma'am.
So being a woman means being strong. Huh? Because you will find that your womanhood will need that strength in accomplishing goals, and of course we never settle for anything less.
For the best.
Well, for the best, because you are a woman.
Well said. So, you mentioned, ma'am, a woman should be strong. So, regardless of our storms in life, we have to remain strong. Ma'am Cecil, all of us know that you have already retired from the service. In what year was that?
2012.
So, in 2012. Ma'am, what kept you busy now these days? Are you still in for the advocacies of women? Or can you share to us your present?
Yes. A year after I retired, 2013, I gathered all my friends and we put up an NGO, a non-government organization, that caters victims of human trafficking. In fact, I was asked by one of my colleagues, nga ang human trafficking victims, gid man sa kabudlay na siya i-cater, which is true. Because if you are a victim of rape, ikaw na makadto sa police to complain.
Yes, that's right.
But if you are a victim of human trafficking, once ma-rescue ka sa police o sa NGO, like mine, ikaw pa maakig sa akon kay gikwaan ta ka obra. Pangabuhian. So sila nila, why? You know, because I prefer these human trafficking victims because of the gaps that I have encountered when I was still in the police service. So sa police pa ako by that time, I rescue a woman, victim of human trafficking. Dahil ay bira-birahan ko na sang investigate because I have to file the case through inquest proceedings, kinadakpan ko ang perpetrator. After that, file ko kaso, endorse ko sa social worker. Sa muna, wala pagkidmayo ang training mo.
So
The social worker now will find the parents and then return the child to the parents without proper intervention.
So yung effort useless.
No, ang pinakamabudlay para sa akon is a month or 2 months after, makita ko siya, sa lain naman siya nakitibibar. Sa lain naman siya nga prostitution.
So recidivism na naman.
So sa isip ko, amo ni nagkakatabo because they are not rehabilitated. Rehabilitation is very important. for them to understand that they are not perpetrator but they are victims.
Yes. So, subong mga, sa inyo nga pag-analyze, is our government now into the protection of these victims of trafficking?
Wow. To tell you frankly, only last year, June, may expanded act kita nga, Republic Act 11862.
Yeah.
Expanded act na siya. Kung nang tawon mo, ara na a very strong law now. In fact, ara na, ang nagawa na ang akong pinakaasang-asang na gusto ko i-propose ang project nga no training, no permit policy. Gusto ko tanan nga intra sa tourism enterprise, hotels, motels, resorts, hindi ana sila pag-issuean sa business permit without undergoing orientation on trafficking. So it's very good because under Republic Act 11862, ana na dira kadako sang role sang atong Department of Tourism.
So, dila ang sunod.
Ang accreditation accreditation sa mga tourism enterprise nga they have to undergo orientation first about human trafficking para ma-avoid natin because it starts from ano man nagala sa hotels.
Yes, ma'am. So, kanami no na at this point we are enlightened sa significance how to treat some victims sa ating anti-trafficking. Ma'am Cecil, we are curious. You are awarded with this Council of Women's Trafficking as an outstanding, we are an empowered woman. So, can you please share to us, ma'am, why of all women you were conferred?
I am not the only one. Pulo kami. I am just one.
Yes.
Of the,
Okay. What are the accomplishments now that led you to garner this award?
Actually, I do not know kung ano bang the criteria sa Women's Club, but for 2 consecutive years, 2015 and 2016, I was awarded with that Empowered Women Award.
That's one of the most coveted awards.
Oh, but in 2016, following the award by the Iloilo Women's Clubs,
Yes.
damo na sila mo clubs.
Yes.
The GCI, the Junior Chamber International, awarded me as one of the Pinoy icons. And I received an award, which is called the Teresa Magbanwa Award, because of my track record on helping victims of abuses na women and children victims of it.
So that played a very important role when you see your advocacy, your campaign, and your heart is into it. You can feel that amo ginaayaw akong mga passion, no? And even until now that you are already retired. By the way, Ma'am Cecil, on a more personal note, would you mind sharing to us who is Maria Cecilia Robles DILG, and how would you like people to remember you as a woman?
Wow. Maria Cecilia Robles DILG, of course, is a woman, per se.
Yes, ma'am.
A wife, a mother. And if you ask me how would I like to be remembered,
Yes, ma'am.
for my previous colleagues, I want them to remember as their mentor.
As a mentor.
Mentor. Okay. And that's what I did when I was still in the police service. And probably the reason why most of my men before are now officers. Occupying positions, good positions, high positions in the PNP. And sometimes I am very much elated. Elated,
Yes, ma'am. You work for it.
They would normally say na it is with pride that they learned a lot from me, particularly in terms of leadership and management.
So that's a legacy that is priceless, Ma'am Cecil. The feeling that you have mentored lots of your colleagues who are now occupy na sa kalkas na position.
Officers na sila halos.
Officers. Ma'am Cecil, we are curious with all your achievements as a woman advocate, as an ideal public servant, who is your ideal woman and why? For you, who is
As
your
for my
woman?
ideal woman, I have many in mind, especially those who mentor me to become what I am today.
Yes, ma'am.
But generally, I have one.
And who is that blessed one?
You want to know?
Yes, ma'am. We all
But
want
I have
to know.
one ideal woman whom I admired most, and probably others too. Of course, I have not seen her, but I have read a lot of books about her. She's our very own. She is dubbed as the Visayan Juan.
Oh,
It's Teresa Magbanwa.
yes.
She's from Pututan.
I think many of us have not heard about
Yeah,
her.
the only female general during the time of war under the commandship of General Martin Delgado, who fought especially in Capiz, and after winning the war in Capiz against the intruders,
Yes, ma'am.
and also in Sara, including Haro. So I think
For you, it's
a female general who led Filipino troops in the war against Spanish and American troops when the war broke out in Iloilo. Teresa Magbanwa is credited as the only woman to lead troops using the bolo only and riding on a white horse. Ano siya, no? In the Visayan area during the
first
Revolution.
time ko na nabatian, ma'am.
Yeah. She is also known for her fight against abuses of women and children. You see? Abuses against women and children. You know what happened? When the husband died, she sold her property
To help.
to be spent by the guerrilla, mga atong mga soldado sa una, and especially victims of abuses.
So it's a selfless sacrifice.
Mga Spaniards sa una, including women and children. So ginasto niya yung binaligyan yung luta niya, mga property niya, para lang mabuligan ang mga kabataan pag kababanihan na biktima sa revolutions.
So I think Maria Teresa Magbanwa, Ma'am Cecil, as I would consider her the first advocate, I think, no?
Yeah.
Of women's rights.
And look at this. Kung lang taon na to, she was the first to introduce the gender equality. Di nga, babae siya.
Oo.
Pero
Oo.
she led the troops in fighting against the Spaniards.
But sad to say that we have not heard a lot about her. And some hero.
Except me, probably.
Yes, ma'am. Personally, it was the first time I heard of that Maria Teresa
Magbanwa.
Magbanwa.
And
And she is from
Pututan,
Pututan,
Iloilo.
So,
And iyal ko din na siya.
so, siguro we can make research or make that part of the history.
Yes.
So one last question, ma'am, or say, hindi man question, but siguro, on this special month, which is the celebration of Women's Month, can we ask you to share to us some of your brief thoughts to encourage or motivate all the women in DILG Region 6 and also all other women who are probably joining us today?
Okay. For women in the DILG, well, I would like to convey these thoughts. Siguro ang masigay ko.
Huwag na mo ba ito?
Please, be a mentor and not a tormentor.
Oh, be a mentor and not a tormentor.
Yeah.
Why?
Self-explanatory.
Yes, tormentor, you know.
And for other women out there, please stand for your right. And our theme for this year is we are all for gender equality.
Yes, we are all for gender equality.
And the word we there is not only a pronoun, but it means women empowerment.
Yes, ma'am. So, we are so thankful that we are blessed, no, to have this wonderful woman with us, no? Ma'am Cecil, my friend. We were together when I was together with the officer in Katon. and she is our favorite resource speaker when it comes to women advocacy, women empowerment. So thank you so much, Ma'am Cecil. May God bless you more, especially the good health. And we hope and we pray that more women will be blessed and will benefit some expertise when it comes to the protection of the rights of women and their children. So, as the saying goes, never underestimate the power of a woman. So, thank you very much, Colonel, retired Police Colonel Cecil Marcilia DILG, Cecil, for sharing with us the glimpse of who you are as an empowered woman. I'm sure everything that you have shared with us will also motivate us in the government sector to become the best version of ourselves. Thank you, everyone. Happy Women's Month celebration. God bless. Before we end this talk show, we'd like to present the certificate of appreciation as a token of our gratitude. It is presented to Police Colonel Maria Cecilia Robles DILG, retired, for sharing her invaluable time as a guest sharer on women empowerment and gender equality during the DILG Region 6 region-wide flag ceremony and 2023 Women's Month celebration this March 6, 2023. Given the 6th day of March 2023 at Iloilo City, Philippines. Signed, Chodora P. Sumagaysay, Cecil 5, the Regional Director, DILG, Negros Facility. So, Ma'am Cecil, please receive our simple certificate and token for your request.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Ma'am June.
Yeah, so, thank you very much and God bless us.
Thank you, everyone. And
Happy Women's Month.